Hello everyone, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this card making tutorial. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have to share this lovely thank you card. Isn't it great? It's really simple to make. We're stamping on pattern paper and we're going to heat emboss, and it's just really easy but really striking, I think, thank you card. So let's get started. Now this one here is Calypso Coral, and the pattern paper we're using, designer series paper as they call it, is Beautiful Bokeh. I'm going to use the same paper again, but we're going to be using Berry Burst this time. And this is the stamp set we're going to use called Thanking You, and it's just this one lovely thank you. So we're going to heat emboss, as I said, so we're going to be stamping using Versamark sticky ink. So I'm going to use my powder tool to put some powder down on my paper. Now the reason I'm doing this is so that the embossing powder will only stick where I've got Versamark ink and not anywhere else, hopefully. Right, done that. I'm going to ink up in Versamark. Now this is a sticky clear ink, so you won't see it initially. I'm going to give it a really good ink up. Make sure you catch all the bits. This is why I like to use a stamping tool for this, because if I don't manage to catch all of it the first time round, I can do it the second time round. So let's lift that up. And I think I can see it's pretty much there. I can sort of see a shadow from it. I know you can't see anything on the camera, but I promise you it's there. I'm going to give it one more go with the Versamark and my little pressy tool, as I call it. I haven't got a clue what its proper name is. Found it online, can't remember where even. I just call it my pressy tool. Right, let's lift this out and hope for the best. Right, so going to move that aside. Going to work over a coffee filter. I've used this more times than I care to remember. And I'm going to use white embossing powder, and I'm just going to put it all over. It looks like I'm using a ton, but most of it will go back in the pot, so don't worry. See, isn't that lovely? Now I'm just going to flick off any excess, and before I have a disaster, this is going back in the pot, as I am known for getting embossing powder here, there and absolutely blooming everywhere. Right, now if you see any embossing, any powder where you don't want it, you can just use a paintbrush to get rid of it, but you know what, for once I think that's pretty perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to heat set that. So I am going to let my heat tool heat up for about 30 seconds before I take it to the paper, and we're going to heat set it. There we go, all heat set. Isn't that just pure magic? I love it, from that dull powder to this beautiful glossy finish. I just love how you can get such a lovely bright finish on coloured cardstock paper with heat embossing. It's marvellous. So now I'm going to cut down this piece to measure 9.5 by 13.85 centimetres. So I'm going to cut somewhere around there. Where's my cutting blade gone? There we are, just fallen out the track. Not a problem. So now I've got 9.5 centimetres, so let's measure 9.5 is roughly there. Yeah, that looks okay. By 13.85. So let's take a little bit off here first. And then let's see, 13.85 is roughly around there. Yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? Whoops, you got a shot, Ashee. Yeah, lovely. So I'll save this for scrap. So now we can start to put our card together. So our card base this time is going to be Bubble Bath. And I've got a piece here of 2 pieces of basic white. One's going to go on the outside, one's going to go on the inside. So let's put these down. Now I should say all the measurements that I've used will be on the blog post. And you can find the link to that in the description box below. You'll also find a link there, my supply list. So if you want to shop any of the products I've used today, you can. It will link you straight through to my online shop, and you can shop away to your heart's content. Right, now let's put our piece down on the front that says thank you. It's really easy. The heat embossing here is the wow star of the card, and so it should be. Pure magic. And you can see it just has this little white border around it, which I think is really nice, but it picks up on the white in the card. Give it a good press down. Look at that, isn't that lovely? And then we're going to have some finishing touches. I'm going to use these Pearls of Beauty, and you can use whichever colour you want. I think last time I used these sort of goldy beigey colours, whatever it's called, I don't know, goldy beige will do for me, but this time I'm going to use these little white ones. I think it's just going to pick up on the white of the heat embossing. I'm just going to use a few, just not too many, and there we go. 2 simple thank you cards ready to send out to someone to say thank you for all those lovely Christmas presents we all received, or I hope you received. So I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, I'd be grateful if you would give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So thank you for joining me today to make this lovely thank you heat embossed card, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.